Number 5.
5.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for the springing, fresh from the word. Sweet the rains do fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, strong in completeness where our feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light, Eden's soft play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's grand creation of the new day.
I'd like to invite those who are going to present flowers to come forward, please. I'd like to invite you to pick a flower that you'd like to hold. We could give him the flower today. I'm going to read from the book of Psalms. And Psalms are songs. They're usually many times with praise of God. This particular psalm, number 104, is all about the generosity of God and how creation can be shared. Okay. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, you are very great. You are clothed with honor and majesty, wrapped in light as with a garment. You set the earth on its foundations, so that it shall never be shaken. You cover it with the deep, as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. At your rebuke they flee, at the sound of your thunder they take to flight. You make springs gush forth in the valleys. They flow between the hills, giving drink to every wild animal. The wild asses quench their thirst. By the streams the birds of the air have their habitation. They sing among the branches. Your lofty abode, you waters of mountains, the earth is satisfied with the fruit of your work. You cause the grass to grow for the cattle, and plants for people to use, to bring forth food from the earth, and wine to gladden the human heart, oil to make the face shine, and bread to strengthen the human heart. The trees of the Lord are watered abundantly, the cedars of Lebanon that he planted. In them the birds build their nest, and the stork finds a home in the fir tree. O Lord, how manifold are your works. In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. May the glory of the Lord endure forever. May the Lord rejoice in his works. The ones who look on the earth and trembles, who touches the mountains and they smoke. May my meditation be pleasing to God, for I rejoice in the Lord. Unfortunately, we have forgotten that God has given us a garden. We have forgotten that we are to be stewards. When we look in the book of Genesis, we find that humanity is supposed to look after creation and actually is supposed to subdue chaos. And chaos is what God created this world out of. We forget that because in our greed, we get into ourselves, we look for comfort and convenience. We refuse to be that co-gardener with God. Today, we are a witness, however few we are, but we are a witness that we have to preserve the garden. We have flowers now. And flowers, the amazing thing is about creation, God speaks to us through creation. And if that's true, God is speaking to us through flowers. And it's up to us at this point to start listening to what the flowers are telling us. Flowers so vulnerable that if a truck came along and we had flowers there, they would be totally annihilated. It's up to us to keep the garden, the various types of flowers and plants, the beauty that they absolutely give to us. There is a bouquet of flowers, and it's a bouquet because there are many colors, different kinds of flowers. That diversity is really us. We're called to really be diverse, but still one. One as family, one as with the garden. I'm going to invite our friends who have the flowers to announce, to tell us how this particular flower is speaking to the crowd. I'd like to invite you to really project your voice because we have a lot of folks who want to hear you. So I'll just turn it over. You are a person who is bringing us another message from God through your flower.
I present a flower that says, I want my children to grow up with beauty and diversity in nature. I want them to experience the wonder of all that nature can teach us. Let this flower speak.
Let this flower speak.
If you don't mind, there's going to be two of us doing this one.
That's fine. There's 2 of us or 3 of us. It's all right.
Okay.
Or 5 of us. It's okay.
Why do you want to put it
Is it okay if they want to say something?
Say something? Sure.
All right, I'm part of this Aboriginal family here for the United States.
You have to speak loud. Really project.
I'm part of that indigenous people here of the United States. And this used to be our home a long time ago. And I'm glad all our stewards are still taking care of the earth. Thank you. And I'd like to offer this song up. It's pretty simple, and I wish everybody would join in and help me with this song. We need all that help we can get. And it's pretty easy. And it's just way, what's enough? Way, what's enough? We like.
We're in the middle of it.
Officer, if you give us.
Well.
Washing up, way 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 washing up, way
sponsors were very generous. We bought a couple more minutes, okay, but we're going to move through this rather rapidly because we want to not cause anybody problems, okay?
Let me just say this, we're former gas workers. We came here from Pennsylvania to watch you guys. We came here pretty much unannounced. You guys got a lot of guts, and you guys, it was a good rally today, but you guys better wake up. They're destroying your place here, okay?
Thank you.
We vote you for the industry.
Thank you. Thank you.
That says, my children need clean water, pure air. They need an environment free from toxic pollution so they can live healthy lives. Let this flower speak.
Let this flower speak. I didn't mean to call you.
Thank you so much.
We can have good jobs. We must have good jobs without destroying the earth. We can find clean, renewable energy sources, heat our homes, run our industries, and we must conserve energy so there is enough for our needs. Let this flower speak.
Let this flower speak.
I present a flower that says diversity is part of nature. Yellow flowers, red flowers, white ones, blue remind us we can live together as different races, religions, nationalities, and sexual orientations. Diversity makes a bouquet of flowers beautiful. Let this flower speak.
Let this flower speak.
I present a flower that says we can grow food enough for everyone so nations need not go to war. We can replace guns with goodwill and cooperation that will yield a harvest of peace. Let this flower speak.
Let this flower speak.
We're going to allow these flowers to speak because flowers speak volumes. We're putting this here, and we're going to leave that here. And I believe the prayer service at this point is over, except it's in your heart, it's rolling around, and let's take those cars out of there so they're not all away. Thank you, everybody. We're singing We Shall Overcome on the way. Let's start moving down with that in our hearts and in our songs.
So inspirational.
I'm sorry, I threw it over. I just saw
I'm Sam Rowan doing the meeting, so we're going to be right out
We shall overcome someday. The Lord will see us through. The Lord will see us through. The Lord will see us through someday. Oh, Christ is God.
Yeah, isn't that good? Yeah. Little Johnny, smile.
What can I say? I'm not her We need your help.
Yeah.